Field of 6 lined up for this third. Here's the Champlain Stakes on its way. Often pacing in a good beginning in the center. Captain Deo marching out along with Sterling Choice. Sterling Choice, the quicker of the two, as he will dart to the front. And he took early action. There. Even money favorite Sterling Choice marched to the top. It's Captain Deo in the pocket spot. Backed off to third is Power Code. Then inside fourth is Out of Ice. From the rail, fifth away, Cookie Air. And taken back in sixth goes DA Loveboat. They hustled an opening quarter. Over there in 27 and a fifth to the backstretch. Chasing Sterling Choice at even money leads the way 2 lengths. On Captain Deo, it's 2.5 to Power Code. Out of Ice towards the rail, fourth. 2 more lengths back inside. Cookie Air is fifth, and sixth and last is DA Loveboat. On up to the midway point they go, chasing Sterling Choice. Sterling Choice leads the way up to the midway point. They're there, 55 and 2, a second split of 28 and 1 into the final turn they go. Sterling Choice leads. Second is Captain Deo. Then it's 2 to Power Code inside third. Out of Ice gearing up fourth outside. Picking up his cover goes DA Loveboat, and the trailer is Cookie Air with 3/8 of a mile to go. McDonald and Sterling Choice leading a length. Captain Deo edges from the pocket spot for Filion, who says go. On cover is Out of Ice, right there third, 3/4 up in 1:23 and 3. Sterling Choice confronted as Captain Deo lets him have it now. Captain Deo rallies to the front. Sterling Choice back into second. Down the center third is Out of Ice. Late speed outside from DA Loveboat from in fourth now. Captain Deo starts to hang a bit in deep stretch. Coming back is Sterling Choice, and Sterling Choice pulls one out of the fire. Sterling Choice scores in 152 and 1 in the Champlain.
The big year for Blake McIntosh continues. It's a Grand Circuit win with Sterling Choice. Again, he's not eligible to the Metro. These are his money events outside of the provincial program, and he takes advantage. And it was a bit of a different trip. I mean, we know he can leave a ton. James did that. I mean, I was happy with the trip.
Captain Deo lets him have it now. Captain Deo rallies to the front. Sterling Choice back into second. Down the center third is Out of Ice. Late speed outside from DA Loveboat from in fourth now. Captain Deo starts to hang a bit in deep stretch. Coming back is Sterling Choice, and Sterling Choice pulls one out of the fire. Sterling Choice scores in 152 and 1 in the Champlain.
Donald back now with the gray Sterling Choice. Kenny?
Yes, indeed. A big day and a big weekend for trainer Blake McIntosh, winning stake event stateside. The New York Sire Stakes champion earlier today at Yonkers, and here on his native land, it's Sterling Choice scoring for McIntosh and company. Jim Gillespie with a trophy presentation to the connections as Sterling Choice gets Grand Circuit type on his resume now. He's a 2-year-old son of Better Than Cheddar out of the Admiral's Galley mare, Platinum Choice, owned by Ozzie McKay, Tammy McKay, Blake McIntosh, and Jill Laundrie. James McDonald with back-to-back.
And we're down here in the winner's circle following our first division of the Champlain for the 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings, and Sterling Choice with the battle back at the rail to get the score. And I'm joined by winning driver James McDonald going back-to-back. But let's talk about this victory. Coming down the lane there, you were certainly passed. Take us through what was going through your mind as your horse started to make up ground late.
I felt a little bit like Paul McDonnell pushing on the Grey Gladiator there once he got past. I said that to Jody pulling up. No, he raced good. He's been close all year, just knocking on the door and hasn't got the job done. And Blake had kind of mentioned when he put me down, I said, geez, I'd love to see you try him on the front. So it just the way it worked out. I thought when the half come up, maybe I had overdone it a little bit, but he hung in tough and battled back on. He looked like he was beaten. It takes a pretty stubborn horse to come back on and do that.
He's kind of shown that in his starts. You've driven him a couple times before tonight, but you hadn't driven him in his recent starts. But he shows he's a bit of a gamer. Did you notice that right from the start?
Yeah, a couple times. One time Blake was a little disappointed in him, but I told him after I kind of moved him at a bad time. They just started sprinting, so it maybe didn't make him look as good as he was, but the horse had raced really well, and I think that's been the case a lot of times. He's been racing great and just hasn't been getting his nose there, but today it was just great the way it worked out, and good to see him get in the winner's circle.
All right, well, back-to-back scores. Keep up the good work. Congrats on the victory with Sterling Choice.
Thank you very much, Mark.
All right, there you go. Another Champlain Stakes division in the books. It's Sterling Choice and James McDonald.
In 152-1.